Alrighty, welcome to Field Pioneer. So, I'm going to show you how to get registered, get your profile set up, and everything. Should take less than 10 minutes if we do it just right. So we'll get started. You're going to register. Just put your username in, your email, put a password in, read that privacy policy over, and click agree after you read it, and hit register. Then you're ready to log in. If you ever forget your password, just click there and you'll do an email system to get your password recovered. Once you log in for the first time, you'll have to create a membership. It's only $100 a month for our basic system that lets you schedule jobs, create memberships for your customers, sell items, take pictures, record a video for each job, and process invoicing, all that different stuff. So you'll just put all your info in here, and then you're gonna hit subscribe. I'm using a test card. And once the subscription goes through, you'll be logged right into the home page for your business profile. So you'll see view schedule, add staff, all this different stuff. The first thing you're probably going to want to do is go ahead and add staff. You'll put the name of your staff member in, whether or not they're a technician or a CSR. Their phone number is just for your logs, their email is just for your logs. And once that technician's created, you'll be able to go to your schedule. CSRs can do this same page. So as a business, you'll go to the schedule page and you're able to create a new job. In the create new job page is also where you create new customers. So we'll get to that in a moment. First, we're going to get your business profile set up. You're going to need a Stripe account for our app, but it's real simple. I'm going to walk you through it right now. You'll open Stripe and register. Once you register, you will put in all your bank info and everything, get it set up, and we're going to show you test mode first. And then it's all the same stuff, but you just switch it to live mode and put all your live info in there. But in test mode, because this is a tutorial, you're going to go to your home page and you'll see your keys right here. You're going to hit that secret key and copy it and put it in Stripe key. And then where it says Stripe webhook endpoint secret, you're going to go back in your Stripe account. And this part's a little more complex, but it's easy. You're going to hit API keys, webhooks, and you're going to hit add endpoint. And this is the name of the endpoint you're going to add. Right here. That'll be in the description of the video on YouTube too, if you want to easily copy and paste. So, you'll hit add endpoint, you'll put that URL in there, you hit select events, go to invoice, and make sure it tracks invoice payment failed. And you're going to hit add event. I already have it created, so I'm hitting back. But you'll have this here, and then you'll click that. You'll hit signing secret, copy that, and that's what goes in this field here. Now for the voice IVR, you will contact us if you ever make a advanced profile, which includes the phone system. That's an additional $150 a month. The phone system's really nice. I can set it up custom to you, makes a phone tree, and we can talk about that over the phone if you're ever interested, and talk about the details of how we set it up. It's only $250 for the custom setup. Anytime you want to update it to change it, which is pretty easy on my side, but it's pretty time consuming, so also I have to charge for that. But it's only $150 a month, and that original $150 a month includes one setup, so you don't have to pay the original $250 to get that IVR set up, unless it's super complex and I deem the time necessary for it to do that. Anyways, ignore that for now unless you're doing an advanced profile, and contact us if you're going to. And that's also ignore this phone number slot unless you're going to do the advanced system that involves the phone. So, put your business name in there. That's spelled all wrong, but who cares? And I'm going to actually put the IVR system in because I have a working test system. Don't try to use that. It will be a nonsense system that won't do anything for you. So that info is useless to you. Now, after you put this info in there, your test key, your Stripe webhook, you're all set up. You can hit update profile. After you've updated your profile, all that stuff will save and you'll be ready to run all the different parts of the site. Yeah, so we're ready to do that. Like I said, ignore this unless you're doing the advanced system, and contact us to help you set that up. Update your profile after you've put that stuff in. You should get a success message. And now, go ahead and after you've created that technician and put all your info in, let's do a test job. So you'll just type in test job, type in some nonsense numbers, click a test technician, or a technician you've already created, doesn't really matter. And then enter test customer info. And put in their phone number. Anytime you put a phone number in here, it has to be +1 area code, then their phone number. Then put their email in, put their address in, and then it'll be saved in the customer list from then on. So we'll create this job. You'll see it appear on the schedule, but we're going to go ahead and click that create job page again on the schedule. And as you see, when you click a time slot, it automatically fills that. Now you'll see the customer in there, but it doesn't show a call button because you're a basic member still. If you ever want to be an advanced member, you come down here and upgrade. Like I said, contact us to help you set that up. So now that you've got the job test, your first test job scheduled, you can go in there and see how this application works for you. You have tabs that allow you to perform different tasks. The first one is just info about the technician, customer address, all that, whether or not they're a member is displayed there. In the job execution page, you're able to dispatch, that's for the technician. Now, when a customer's job is being worked, then a technician can use all these different buttons here to take photos, videos. We only allow one video per job, and that's because we're creating this app to be as cheap as possible and really small and medium business friendly. So I can always custom code it to allow more videos for you, but I prefer to keep it at one video. If this is a problem for your business, just contact us and I can kind of unlock more video for you. It all depends on your business size, how much data you're already using, so I'll have to look into that for you custom. But it allows one video per job. If you record 2 videos, the second video will replace the first. The newest video always replaces the first. As a technician myself, usually one video is good enough, but it allows infinite photos. Those don't replace each other. You can add equipment here that ties to the address, does not tie to the customer. And now we'll go back to the home page and I'll show you item creation. For a basic item, you're going to go into your item catalog and hit add new item. Name your price of that item. Describe the item. Tune up. Put your commission for the item. Select a photo for it. Don't use these for a normal item. That's only for subscription items. So you'll create your item. Then after creating your item, go back to that test job that we created. And now you can type in option 1 in this option naming area, and then under that is where you add items to that option. You hit toggle item selection and type in whatever item you're trying to search for. So we'll add a tune-up to the job and hit update job. And if you go over to invoices, after that you'll see that invoice details for option 1, $79. If you want to show multiple options to the customer, you type in a section. It's tech and option, and you'll do the same thing with toggle item selection. And this customer, they have 2 systems, and we want to see if they want both systems done or just one. So for option 2, it's 2 tune-ups. And you'll see that it's still selected for option 1 when you go to invoices. If you want to change it to 2, then you'll click that 2, update again, boom, you click over on invoices and you're looking at option 2 now. And you'll hit that process payment page, and it'll open the page to process their payment. If you're selling a subscription item that is sold differently, you click this here, you'll see subscription items there, you'll click that, and boom, they pay there. And it automatically marks them as a member once you've filled that all out. This customer's already been through that process on this business that we're showing here. So call us anytime you need to with any questions. We're going to make all sorts of tutorials, but this is the basic intro tutorial to get you set up. Once you've created the staff members, you just set their staff password here. If they ever want to change it, you change it for them. You can always view their history, whether or not they've sold stuff, how well they're selling stuff. This is basically their, what do you call that? I always forget this. Their turnover rate. So out of how many jobs they actually sell something on, at least something. So here they've never done a job that they've completed yet. So they have 0%. Very sad face, but it also will give you a party face if they sell something every time and something in between. Very cool. Shows you how many memberships they've sold, total revenue from all their jobs, average revenue for completed jobs. CSRs also have a financial data page. Shows whether or not they've sold memberships, how many calls they've made out. You can export all that financial data to see weekly pay and such. The manage age for old tags, you can add different equipment type that match the equipment type you tell your technicians to name things, and put an age number in there. And according to the age of the equipment, they will then have a tag on that equipment that says it is old, so you can then assign technicians that you want to older equipment and technicians you want to younger equipment. So for an example, we can type furnace in there, put maximum age 10, and save that. We'll go to that job page for this test customer, hit add equipment, and we'll put furnace, and we'll put that it was installed more than 10 years ago. So now that we've marked that equipment, when we go to view the equipment, you'll see that it's tagged old. So whenever your CSRs are assigning technicians to customers, they can go to previous jobs, go to this equipment page for the customer, and in that equipment page they can see whether or not they have old equipment and assign a proper technician. So that's some pretty basic stuff. Now the last thing that I think is very important would be this service reminder page, where you can create reminders for customers. You click the customer in that create page. You can assign what type of reminder it is, that it's just a tune-up. This is just item type. So your item list will show up here, and you can click that it's a subscription or just a normal call for a tune-up, someone that's not a member, or whatever you want to do. This is just an example, kind of how I might use it as an HVAC business if I ever started one. So you put in the start date, which would be if they talk to you today and you got a tune-up started today, you can go ahead and set that date for today. and then you set, if you want to do something every half a year, put 182, reminder message, tune up. So we'll go to December. We'll go to December 2023. We'll just make it November. That way we know that much time's passed. We'll hit create. And if you go to past due reminders now, you'll have a due reminder showing up, showing that you need to get to me. So that's sweet. And if you call them, you just hit that create job page. You can hit the call button there, or just call them through your own phone tree at your business. And then you hit update start date, and that'll change it to the current date. And they're set up for another biannual reminder half a year from now, in that case. As you see, it has today's date now. So many different things the app can do. Call me if you have any questions down here at the Help Center. You just call us, hit 1 once you hear the robot lady, and that'll call my personal number after going through that IVR phone tree, which is actually the same system I use for the app. So, thank you for choosing Field Pioneer. Have a great day.